Welcome to hell. Please come in, have a seat. This is hell's waiting room. My name's Basil. I'm here to help you get settled in. Did you recently die? Yes, absolutely. Well, it is a very tough time for people on Earth. A lot of people are dying, and a lot of people are coming over here into hell. And listen, we're a little bit overcrowded, so this waiting room is here to help you relax, take a little bit of comfort in the fact that you're going into hell, or, if you're not comforted by that fact, then maybe just come to terms with it. And then, just to prepare yourselves to be eternally sort of tortured for the rest of your existence. Yeah, absolutely. Do you want a water or a soda, a pop? Some people call it, whatever it is that you would like. Okay, well, I'm not going to get that for you, but you can hold that thought in your mind. Okay, so I see here you have all your information is sort of populating here. I don't need you to tell me your information. This is not, this is not the Middle Ages. Okay, so what I will do for you, and I do this with everybody that I greet here in the Hell's waiting room, is that I want to do your makeup. The reason for this is that because hell is a very judgmental place, and hell is a very, very how do I put this for you so that your little brain can understand? Hell is it's a spooky place that doesn't let you change very much. So as soon as you enter, how you look right now, how with this hair and those eyebrows, those eyes, those lips, all of that, you are going to stay locked in forever like that. And you're going to be tortured. You're going to be, your intestines are going to be wrapped around your neck. You're going to be burned. You're going to be frozen. There's a lot of things that end up happening. But there's also really, really nice raves, just letting you know for the future. But it might be useful for you to actually look good so that you can end up sort of climbing the ranks of hell, right? So that you can potentially rule, some part of hell. Yeah. It is totally possible. It is very difficult. A lot of people end up trying to repent while they're in hell, and that never really works out for them because, it's too late. It's too late for them. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do some makeup for you, okay? Yeah, listen, I am very, very good at makeup, and I can get you to look by the standards of hell smoking. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Okay, well, first I want to get a bit of a vibe check from you. So what kind of makeup or what kind of person are you? Not a very good person. I see. Okay, and what makes you not a good person? I see. Well, listen, I understand. I completely understand. A lot of people end up coming into hell, just by virtue of the fact that they're just sort of, they tried to make money off of being landlords and leeching off of people. But you know what? That's totally fine. You are where you're supposed to be. So here's what we'll do. Let's start with a quick examination then. Since I get the sense that, you're kind of a little bit basic. So let's go ahead here. Actually, let me use this because I want to mark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to scar certain parts of your face that I want to make notes on, okay? Don't worry, the scars will fade. Yes, I understand that they're scars, but you have all of eternity, so it's going to last on your face for perhaps a few centuries at most. It's really not a big deal. So if I look over here, if I look at your eyebrows first, right here and here, I see that your eyebrows are fairly standard. They're not particularly dense, but they're not particularly thin either. I do see you've tried once in the past to sort of, harangue them into a specific kind of, shape, but that shape really isn't working for you, so I am going to have to do something about that. Okay, so let me make a note of that. Okay, Your nose is, it's not it. I completely understand that noses tend to be, very big representations of someone's heritage, someone's genetics. But your nose in particular, it's a little bit of a disgrace, if I'm being honest. And here in hell, we don't really care about that sort of stuff. So I am just going to go ahead and... Okay, now that it's broken, I'll go ahead and fix it with makeup. Broken, at least there's a little bit of a mystique, but the way that it was before, you kind of just looked bad. So, and then if we go to the cheeks, your cheeks are pretty fine. They're good. Your jawline could use some work, but you know what? A lot of people end up not having really good jawlines, and some people really focus on jawlines. The whole like gua sha thing, I feel like that came and went, and did it even do anything? I don't know. People on Earth seem to be very obsessed with it. And then if we look at the lips here, the lips are, yeah. Now can you stop doing that? What you're doing? Okay. All right. I think that your lips are they're a little on the thin side. It could be more full, but listen, I think that if you came in here and you had pumped up lips with Botox, I think that would have made you a little bit more of a baddie, but it would have been a little bit harder to work with. I would have had to deflate them to then do my work, so it makes it easier for me. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and wear this glove, mainly because I've been working in hell for a very, very long time, and I've come to realize that the people that end up coming into hell, particularly landlords like you, they're a little... I don't trust touching them directly. So it's nothing about you in particular. It's just I'm generalizing your group in a way that makes you feel bad, and that's just what people do here in hell. So that's on you. Okay, so I'm gonna start. I want to do your eyebrows first, and it's a little bit interesting to do that first, but I want to do that. So here we have a lot of different colors. These are all eyebrow pencils, and what I'm going to need you to do is pick out a color for me. Okay, here you can take a look. Okay, what color do you think you would like from this set? You would like sort of just natural black, maybe black or brown, depending on your hair color. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. No, I'm thinking yellow. Yellow would be very good for you. It's kind of clownish, and I honestly think that we need you to kind of sort of stand out as a little bit like a clown. Listen, I understand how hell works, so I'm definitely making you look very beautiful and very handsome and very pretty. So I'm just going to go ahead here and go ahead and touch up these eyebrows, make them nice and bright yellow, okay? Okay, so just... There we go. And the other side here. Okay, so now that we've got that done, I am going to go ahead and grab the red here. The red is very important. I am going to it's very popular in hell to exaggerate some of the trends that are going on on Earth. Right now on Earth, there's a very big trend of blush over the nose. So what I'm going to do is just give you a really nice round red nose. Okay, so just go ahead, stay still for me. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. Okay, so next up, let's go ahead. One of the really big trends that's happening in hell right now is giving people pimples. A very pimply face is actually very, very sought after at the current moment, and in particular because it sort of gives the vibe of sort of a middle school bully, and health thrives on that kind of energy. So right now we have, a Pimple Creator right here. What we're going to do is just place them in strategic points on your face, okay? It's very specific, because what we want to do is, if it's sort of scattered all over, it's not going to look very nice. We want them to be like freckles, but pimples instead, okay? Okay. Alrighty, so stay still. You seem to be backing away. Well, don't make me cast a spell to make sure you stay in place, okay? It's gonna be very torturous and very, very annoying for me to do, because then I'll have to have spent some of my magical energy to just keep you still. So let's not, think of the service worker, okay? Okay, so just... Okay, and... Okay, there we go. Very good. Very good here. And then on this side. Yeah, you don't need a lot. It's just a little bit. And then it immediately starts to form those pimples. I can already see them. Some of them will have heads. Some of them will not have heads. And that's totally fine. That's on purpose. You want people, particularly in health, when they see you, to feel like they want to squeeze the pimple just immediately off of your face. And you're going to have to swat them away as soon as possible. So. Okay. Okay. Just a little bit more here. A little bit on your nose, too. Why not? Perfect, perfect. Okay. Okay, so now that we've got that, let's deal with your lips here. So, your lips are a little bit interesting, because I feel like with a lot of lips, I have to deflate them, but because you have natural lips, they're not really like pumped up full of filler or anything. So we're gonna go ahead and just put a nice color on there. I will be overlining them for sure. And the reason is because we want people to think that you're a little bit insecure about the size of your lips. So we're gonna overline it, but it's gonna look really crazy once you turn. That's perfect. But if you had sort of big lips, if you got Botox or something, I will deflate them, mainly because that slight humiliation that is mostly in your head, because people don't normally think about other people, except in hell. In hell, people think about people all the time. That will end up being very helpful for you. So I'm going to go ahead and pick blue for you, because you have the yellow, you have the red, and we want you to have this main character energy. And if you know anything about the arts, if you know anything about media, then main characters tend to have the primary colors, right? Because the primary colors tend to be very vibrant, very, very bright. So you have yellow and red, and what's the other primary color? I see you failed kindergarten. Okay, it's blue. So let's go ahead here and just line, and then over here, and there, and then down here. Okay, and then I'm just gonna fill it in. Go, do that. Okay, great. Okay. Okay, now go do that. Okay, perfect. Any complaints so far? I won't really be listening to the complaints, but sometimes when people are in the Hills waiting room, they tend to feel like they need to complain, and me pretending to listen is actually very helpful for them. So if you would like any complaints, feel free to let me know. You feel like I'm not really listening to what you might want, and that you don't feel like you look very attractive. No, you're by health standards, you are very attractive. I do this with every person that comes in, and it's definitely not a situation where we try to make you look completely terrible for, so that your torture can start now and end never. Okay. All right. So one of the last things that we're going to have to do here is that we want to ensure that you smell bad. And smelling bad is very, very important to us because hell has a lot of fire, but it also has a lot of ice. It has a lot of snow. There's many different biomes. It's very diverse in hell, by the way. But one of the things that these don't account for is that if you smell good in those situations, it's immediately going to go away, and it's not going to be strong enough. So we need you to smell very sharply, and we need the smell to pierce through a lot of the already, the smell of burning flesh, or the smell of the lack of smell from like the cold, right? So what we're going to end up doing here is this is just a very, very lovely solution. It's made primarily from melted down, I don't want to upset you or anything, but it is made from like a melted down person, right? So we're going to go ahead and just spray a little bit in here. Okay. Then we're just going to wave this a little, just to make sure that it dries off. It needs to be like that. You can see? Perfect. So I'm just going to wipe that all over your face. And what it's going to do, it's also going to set a lot of the makeup that we've done already, okay? So just go ahead here and just... Very good, very good. Now we're going to have to go like this. Very good. And just... Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. You're looking gorgeous. Gorgeous. You don't feel gorgeous? I don't know what to tell you. You're entering a very different culture. Okay? You have to, let who you were before go. We're not going to let it go, but you have to let it go. Okay? Okay, so let's see here. I went ahead and I did your makeup. Made sure that you are all ready to enter hell. Unfortunately, there is a very long wait. So if you can, we do have a form for you to fill out. The form, of course, is completely unnecessary, but we won't let you enter unless you fill out the form. But if you don't fill out the form, you will be perpetually tortured here in front of everybody, just you. So you really should fill it out. But once you fill it out, it'll immediately erase itself. So you'll have to keep filling it out until we call your name. And then you'll have to go through the labyrinth to find the stall in which we are, or not the stall, but the counter to which you will actually have to submit your application, in which case we will then let you enter hell. Okay? Okay, upon entry into hell, you're going to have a very, very good time. There's going to be a nice party for you. All of your friends and family are going to be there. I mean, it's going to be a very good time. You're going to reunite with so many bad people. Okay? Okay, then. Well, I hope you have a really wonderful time. Please make sure to go and have a seat, and we'll call you in about a few days. Okay? Okay. Well, bye-bye.